Hi everyone, my name is Christina and I'm an implementation consultant at ProSymmetry. In this video, we will talk about a common use case in which resource managers want a quick way to see the members of their teams, all of their allocations, and risks of over or underutilization. This view is best achievable in Tempest via a custom flatgrid view set up in your personal environment and or a public resource manager specific flatgrid view set up by your Tempest administrator. So let's take a look. In Tempest, I'm going to click on the bulk project allocation flatgrid tile. And in my view center here, I'm going to first select on a custom view I created for myself in my personal environment called My Department. Clicking on this view gives me a great way to see all of the people I am responsible for and all of their allocations. Let's take a look at some of the configurations I've set up here to organize this in a way that is most helpful to me. So for this view, I determined that I want to see the full year of 2025. I have grouped all of my resources that I'm responsible for by resource name. What this does is it creates a bucket for each person that I can expand to see all of their allocations and all of their assignments in one place for the projects and the tasks that they are assigned to. I'm viewing all of these allocations as FTE because that's how I plan, but of course I can use the other allocation units as well. And I'm viewing this at the monthly level, but I can of course get more granular here with different time granularities. I have also chosen to insert a department column so I can quickly see which of my resources belong to which department as I expand their buckets here. In the options center here, I can see that I've chosen to overlay a resource heat map. That's where those colors are coming from to give me a quick visual indicator of who might be over or underutilized based on the threshold set up in my system. I've chosen to show a total row so that I can quickly see the total number of FTEs assigned for my team across all months. I've also chosen to show selection calculations so that I can grab multiple cells at one time and see these calculations represented here. And I've chosen to show net availability and allocation percentage. This is helpful when I want to drill down into one person's allocations and quickly see how available is Abigail in this case across each month. So I can see that in February, she has negative net availability and is a little bit overutilized at 115% here. With this view, I can also easily adjust my team's allocations all in one place across multiple projects just by clicking into the cells here, making my adjustments, and then saving my changes. I could also choose to make this view my default view so that every time I come into the flat grid tile, this is the first view I see just by clicking the star icon here. The other view I could use to get this holistic view of my team and their allocations across all months of the year, for example, is by using this public view, which is denoted by this little blue eye icon called Resource Managers. This is a view that was created by my Tempest administrator and shared with me. And we can see here that, again, it's a holistic view of all of the resources and their allocations. This time, though, this view is grouping all of our resources by the resource manager first, and then the resource name. So I can come into this view and quickly just expand my bucket only to see my team members and their allocations, their net availability, and their allocation percentages. Or I could compare my allocations for my team to other resource managers and their teams. So for Lucas's team here, I can see his allocation percentage across all months and see how that compares to my team. Just like the view that I set up, I can see my administrator organize this information in a way that is most helpful for me as a resource manager and the other resource managers at my organization. They have chosen in our options to overlay the resource heat map so we get those threshold colors. They have chosen to enable net availability, allocation percentage, and showing those selection calculations. They have also chosen to insert the department column so that we can quickly see which resource belongs to which department. That's overlaid here for us. We're viewing all of the allocations as FTE and at the monthly level. Again, all of these configurations in this public view were set up by my administrator through the admin settings and view management. But if I like this view, I can actually choose to clone it and create a new view for myself using these configurations that my administrator has already established for me as a starting point. So now I have a clone of that view and I can rename it and create a new view from it. This wraps up how a resource manager might achieve a holistic view of their team's allocations. If you'd like more information about how to set up custom or public views, there are great resources within our Help Center or Tempest YouTube for step-by-step guides. Thanks and have a great day.